Feminine. Let's go ahead, jump right into this reading, my love. Let us see what the messages are the Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. We have Divine Feminine and feeling like ish. All right, so somebody is feeling like ish over there, Divine Feminine. If like the two of you keep bumping heads, they're not liking this energy between the two of you. They would much rather come in and try to sweet talk you, but they're afraid that it just won't work at this point. This person could be calling you from spam numbers. All right, so you're getting a lot of spam calls and texts and things like that. This is your Divine Masculine reaching out to you, okay? They're feeling some sort of way here. Let's see what messages come out. Thank you, Spirit. We have love message. Okay, I said what kind of messages come out. Love message is the first card. This person feeling a lot of love in their heart. Okay, you might get a love message from them. This could be a text message, DM, email, voice note, did I say voicemail? Whatever it is. All right, this person wants to reach out. All right, we have karmic lesson. Yeah, they've learned their lesson. They've completed some sort of karmic cycle here in their life. They've learned their lesson. They want to share it with you. Share what they know, what they feel, what they're thinking. We have losing sleep. This person is worried. Says replaying events, thinking about you. All right, so the last time that y'all spoke, whatever it is y'all spoke about, whatever happened, this is what they're thinking about. This person is losing sleep over this. They may also be worried about you and just wanting to make sure that you're okay. They haven't heard from you. This person is really thinking of popping a question. This is not the first and only time we've seen this, because the type of energy that you give, the love that you give, is not replaceable. All right, we have cope. They try to cope with how they were feeling, you know, using alcohol, using drugs, using all sorts of distractions. And they realized those things weren't working. It was only lowering their vibration more. So something tells me that a lot of them stopped doing that because it wasn't helping them. Okay. What do we have here? We have fed up. Yeah, they got tired of, trying to feel better about something and just they weren't feeling any better about it. Person could have been trying to reach out to you and they weren't able to get through. You could have changed your number. For a lot of you, I'm getting you changed your number. For others of you, I'm getting the person is just blocked. So they've been spamming you from other numbers and things like that. The reason here that you blocked them is because they treated this situation like it was a no strings attached type of situation. You said, okay, so if there's no strings attached, why do I have to talk to you? You know what I'm saying? There's no strings attached. That means there's no requirements. It shouldn't be any expectations. You shouldn't expect, if I can't expect anything of you, don't expect to talk to me. You get what I'm saying? That kind of thing. So yeah, my way, exactly. They could have been in a very selfish and stubborn, prideful, egotistical energy once upon a time, where it was like my way or no way. You said no way then, okay? Romance, we have love, we have romance. It's not going to be just your way. It's going to be our way or no way. All right, yeah, so now they want to come in, they want to sweet talk you, okay? They want to sweet talk you. Some of you may feel like this person has Jezebel spirit on them or Jezebel energy within them. All right, they say, I love you, but it's like, do you really love me? You know, or do you know how to love me? Because it's not just your way or no way. Okay. It's not what it's about. Yeah, they feel like a jackass for saying that there were no strings attached. Treating you like you're a Jezebel or coming with that Jezebel energy when this is true romance. They feel like a pure jackass. Okay. Yeah, what's here? Living in the moment. Now you're just in the moment, not really paying them no mind. You see it as if it were meant to be, then it would be. Yeah, they feel extremely rejected by you. Once upon a time, you could have felt ashamed, or you could have felt like you didn't want to ever feel that feeling again, whatever the feeling was, you know, whether it was me feeling embarrassed because I'm like, I put myself all the way out there for you, and this is what you do. And you may be someone that embarrassment is like your number one thing. You're like, oh, heck, you get what I'm saying? Like, you embarrass me, especially when it's like, I don't know, you work really hard to build yourself up and get where you are or something like that, you know, and this person did something. It's something about your character or just how you carry yourself. It's just like it goes against your character, and you did that for this person because love doesn't necessarily involve logic all the time. Even if something makes no sense, you'll go out on that limb for the person that you love. You get what I'm saying? You'll do that because love makes sense, and that's all that needs to make sense. You know what I mean? But this person is now, it's like the tables have turned. This person is now feeling ashamed. They're feeling guilty. They're feeling embarrassed because they know they were in the wrong. And they feel effed up over you. They feel like, dang, how did I do this? Why did I do this? Why did I treat this person like this? Okay. We have mirroring feelings. Yeah, so this person is sitting to themselves during this separation, reflecting, doing some soul searching. Both of you are doing it at this time. Okay. Both of you are doing reflecting and soul searching at this time, and really understanding like, hey, these feelings that we have are real. They're true. They're still there. Even if I haven't spoken to this person for however long, the feeling still exists. Yeah, but regardless of the feelings existing, you know, you can't allow yourself to be treated a certain type of way. So it says moving on, letting go, loving you. Yeah, that's how you look at it. Like, if I really love me, then I won't allow someone who, you know, treated me this way to just remain in my life. I can forgive them for both of our sake. You know, really for me, if you want to be truthful. You know, I'm forgiving you for my sake. So I'm not walking around with a heavy heart, because people that just treat kind people any type of way, you know, Jesus is perfect, not me. I feel like those people don't necessarily deserve an ounce of you. You get what I'm saying? But you can forgive them from a distance. For you though, as far as forgiving them and letting them know about it, child, please, leave that to Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Leave that part to Jesus. We share a life path number, but that's the one thing that, you know, everybody I feel needs to work on, being able to turn the other cheek, right? And be like, oh, you did this to me, not a problem. You know, I forgive you though, right? It's all good. I turn the other cheek. But just to be able to do that is such strength and beauty, because it takes, you know, that understanding and awareness that God got me. I'm not worried about this. If this were for me, I would have had it. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm cool off this. But this is what's making this person want to pop the question even more, because you really do love yourself. It's not a joke. Exactly. I don't know what you thought it was. You see what I'm saying? When you're in love with somebody, you give a lot of yourself to that person or to that situation, that connection, whatever it is. For a person to assume you don't love yourself just because you're allowing, you see what I'm saying? Allowing because I love you and I'm giving you the grace to grow. We're all works in progress. I'm not perfect, so I don't expect my partner or whoever I'm interested in romantically to be perfect either. But I do expect, if I'm working on myself, that they would be doing the same thing. And I don't feel like you shouldn't be able to have that expectation. You should be able to, you know what I'm saying? If that's how you feel, you working on yourself, you want to make sure your person working on themselves, you should be able to do that. You see what I'm saying? So now they feel like crap again, you know. I feel like crap because I treated this person crazy. Now they're fed up. They don't want to deal with me. You know, they treated somebody that they have true romance with. Look at her riding on the handlebars of the bike. You know, they treated someone, remember those days, y'all? I'm going to get me another bike. Anyway, I'm getting me a bike, damn it. But yeah, you got to let your inner child be free, honey. What the hell? I used to love riding a bike. And that's a great exercise, by the way. I probably wouldn't need to do nothing else but ride my bike, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God, I would have such a good time with my sons. Yo, that's already the plan. Anyway, child, maybe you just recently got a bike. But anyway, you see the person here on the handlebar, that you have this carefree, like, type of love that puts youthfulness and vitality back into you. And you treated it like it was, like they were a slore. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, so yeah, see, they were drinking and trying to cope and trying to find ways to numb the pain, and that's not working. I tell you guys, if you're going to drink, if you're going to smoke, do it because you having a good time, not because you're trying to numb something or erase something, because that's not going to work. By the time that high or that buzz goes away, that feeling is still there, guys. All right, so it's like, if you're doing it to enjoy, that's one thing, but to do it because you're trying to, this is not a Band-Aid. You know, you can't put a Band-Aid on something you need surgery for. Okay? So, yeah, it's a toxic lifestyle. They're like, I miss you, but they know that you don't want no parts of toxic lifestyle. You said there's no strings attached. You out here drinking all the time because you're trying to numb these feelings that you keep trying to push down because you're used to everybody going your way, but I'm not doing your way. It's going to be our way or no way. And that's that. And so the off and on, hot and cold, detached energy, you said, I really just would rather not. Okay, some of you could have met this person at work. We have memories. They're sitting here looking at your pictures, videos, things like that. Massive regrets. Some of them might be hitting their head. I hate when people do that. Like, like, what are you doing? Stop doing that. Your brain is in there. All right, chaos, ego death, downward spiral, spiritual awakening. Okay. Yeah, they're having an ego death, so they're definitely about to go through their spiritual awakening, learning their karmic lesson. When you have someone real in your life, you don't treat them like they're everybody else. You don't do that. It's a bunch of everybody else's out here. Treat them like that. You don't treat divine feminine like they everybody else. Okay? You also don't treat divine masculine like he's everybody else. All right? But I think it's something like, for example, right? Everybody's like, oh, you know, if my masculine reach out today, I would just jump off a cliff. And then you have those feminines that love themselves that are like, nah, I'm not the one that he's ignoring. I'm ignoring him. He's on pause. You know why he's on pause? Because he keep playing with me. That's a person that loves themselves. Until you stop playing with me, you're on pause. Oh, you still, okay, then you're on pause. You get what I'm saying? It could be a joke. However long you think it's a joke. You the jerk arse, not me. We can laugh all day. Hee hee, ha ha, kiki. It's funny, but you're still on pause. You see what I'm saying? Look at that hand. Pause. You can think of it as you being rejected all you like. Pause, because I'm not doing it your way. It's our way. You can't be with a divine feminine goddess who has all this self-awareness and knowledge and think that you just about to waste it. Child, please. If that's the case, then move around. I'll be by myself. Okay? We can do this thing together our way, or you can go somewhere else. Okay? Straight up and down. And so you're telling people not trying to be funny, being dead ass. Sex is everywhere. You have sex everywhere. If you're just trying to be with a divine feminine for sex, baby, please. Are you serious? You have people out here who are hoes, who love being hoes, who admit that they hoes, who tell you they hoe stories. Child, come on. Like, come on. Really? Go over there with one of them. Don't come over here with that bullshit. All right? So we have running. Yeah, they feel like you're running from them. They're not happy with the karmic situation. They have karmic ties. They're not happy. They feel like their divine feminine is running. You're the underlying energy here, by the way. You're running from them because they have this Jezebel shit going on with them. They want to drink and sleep around. You said, and no, you can keep all those demons over there with you. We all have our own personal things that we have to work through. That's the whole point of the healing journey, y'all. It's not hee hee ha ha like how people try to make it seem, kisses and rainbows. No, it's real dirty, real nasty behind the scenes when you're doing real healing work. You understand what I'm saying to you? So it's like, I would rather do that the thorough way, because that's the surgery, than to drink and hee hee ha ha past the bullshit. No, I'm not going to laugh past the bullshit. Let's confront the bullshit. Let's address the BS. You get what I'm saying? If we can't do that, then what are we even talking about? Why are we together? Go back over there with karmic. Again, with the surface level stuff. No. So it's like the karmic ties, you know what I'm saying? Or, for example, if they try to leave karmic pulling out a knife and they doing all this and they doing all that, you know what? Because they drunk. And when you're under the influence, alcohol controls you. You're not controlling yourself. It literally said under the influence of something else, under the control, not you. You're not controlling yourself. The spirits are. What spirits? Whatever spirits are around, whatever spirits, are on the same vibration as you, that they was just so easy to walk into your body. You understand what I'm saying to you? Again, if you sippy, do your sippy. If you do your ones and twos, do your ones and twos. You know I'm a proud flower advocate. You understand what I'm saying to you? Nevertheless, and I love me some wine because wine is good for the blood flow. Nevertheless, overindulgence is never a good thing. In any area, sex is good. Overindulgence is not a good thing. You'll be all sore, tender, and everything else. You get what I'm saying? Too much of anything is not a good thing. You understand? Too much sleep is not a good thing. Too much exercise is not a good thing. Too much water can be a bad thing. Too much anything could be a bad thing. But in this essence, it's like you would rather be around somebody that's doing, like, too much laughter. Is that a bad thing? Your stomach gonna hurt. Your stomach gonna hurt. Okay? It's gonna hurt. Like, oh my God, that is the best pain I have ever felt in my life. When my stomach hurt from laughing, oh my God. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's so many other things that I would much rather feel and do and participate in than this karmic bullcrap. That's where you're coming from. They not happy. I know you're not happy because I feel it. I sense it. You're projecting it onto me. You can keep your unhappy self over there. Unless you want to come over here and be straightforward, direct, honest, then stay where you're at with the karmic. All that, it's rah-rah, pulling out knives, doing this, doing that. Child, good freaking night. I'm not doing that. If I have to do all of that, then you're not the right person. And I feel like that's what they're realizing, but it's like the right person is running. You don't want to deal with them now. The right person is now running. They don't want to deal with them now. All right, let me see what's back here. So we have happily single. Divine feminine is happily single, doing you, dating, stress-free, setting goals, career focus. For those of you who are not single, guess what? You're stress-free. All right, and for those of you, I just heard, see, here it is. That's what it is. It's not that you're not single, because remember, until you're married, you're single. Whoop, whoop, you know what I'm saying? Here we go. Sometimes you could be married and be single. We'll talk about that another time, y'all. We'll talk about that another time. It's in the Bible, too. Ask, read, study. It's in the Bible, too. You could be married and be single, too. It's about, are you a wife? Are you a husband? Anyway, moving forward. So divine feminine, you like, I'm stress-free. I'm setting goals. I'm career-focused. If you have children, me and my kids getting right, I don't have time for none of the BS, beloved. And see, they're feeling like shit. Yeah, but see, divine feminine is going to do that. Divine feminine is not going to go find the next pop to hop up and down on. Divine feminine is going to get her home right. She's going to organize, get everything together. You know what I'm saying? She's going to get that plan right. She's going to make sure that vision board is flowing the way it needs to be flowing. You know what I'm saying? Like things like that. That's what feminine is going to be doing. She's going to be working out. She's going to be, we're the fruits and vegetables, so I can feed myself, so I can ignite my chakras right quick. You get what I'm saying? That's what feminine is going to be doing. She's going to be over here doing incantations and mantras, affirmations. She's not trying to find the next pop to hop up on, because he might have the same problems or worse than you do. Ain't nobody trying to do all that. See, that's karmic feminine action, or unhealed feminine action, distorted feminine action. That's what we're saying. Karmic feminine is nothing more than a distorted feminine. They're all over the place. All over the place. You see what I'm saying? Back here we have fake busy. Child, they ain't busy. Bull crap. Faith, healing, meditation, praying. I feel this energy here where the person may have, how do I put this? They have an obsession with you. It's no may have, but they may be trying to go about it in a way where you think they don't. Like, because you know that I do, let me act like I don't. Come on, it's very obvious. It's been obvious for years or months or however long it's been, weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not about to act like, yeah, self-love. We're not about to act like I don't know myself. We have getting readings. This person is getting readings on you. Some of you may be very intuitive. And so you pick up on when this person is getting a reading on you. You pick up on what questions they may have asked. You pick up on whatever is going on. All right? Yeah, we have GPS. And this person wants to come, get in the car, come towards you. Let me sweet talk you right quick. Maybe that'll work. Child, you said it's not going to work. I'm living in the moment. All right, let's see. Child, good night. You just don't want to hear it. They're like, I hate nothing about you. Like, don't want to hear it. If you hated nothing about this person, you wouldn't treat them like someone you hate. You see? If you love this person, you would treat them like someone that you love. Okay? Let's see. I'm going to hold this. I'm going to wait. Let's go here, y'all. Let's get into the tarot. Yep, see, that's why. That's exactly why Spirit told me to wait. Because as soon as I flipped the deck, I saw the Emperor and the Tower. So the Emperor is about to experience a Tower moment here. Uh-oh, it's a couple. 5 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. They're regretful over not having started building this 10 of Pentacles with you, feminine. All right? You might be at the 10 of Pentacles place right now. And they're like, dang, I should have did that. If that were me, I would have did that. You know, that'd have been us or something like that. Child, please. If it was for you, it'd have been you. You know, you trust God. So we have the 8 of Wands and we have the 8 of Swords. This is all they're thinking about. They're in their head thinking nonstop, 8 of Swords, 8 of Wands, about communicating with you. Possibly also traveling towards you for some of them. You're coming up as the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, she comes across very cold. She's not cold. She's just someone who has a lot of wisdom and a lot of sense. You see? So like a Queen of Cups is like, oh yeah, and like lovey-dovey affectionate. And she thinks that, hey, if I put my heart out there, everybody's going to love it. No, your heart is not going to be loved by everybody. It might be loved by everybody, but it won't be appreciated by everybody. I stand corrected. You know what I'm saying? So you're like, because I know this person doesn't appreciate when I give them Queen of Cups, they don't get Queen of Cups. They get Queen of Swords. Okay? Or something like that. So we have the 4 of Swords and the Page of Swords. So yeah, this person can't stop thinking about you. So because they can't stop thinking about you, they're watching you all day, all night. If you post anything on social media, they already seen it. I mean, a second can go by. They already seen it. You see what I'm saying? Because they're watching your pages. Okay, they might have all of them pulled up. So, and they refresh them. So whatever, you know, pops up new, they go ahead and see it already. I'm like, dang. All right, we have the 3 of Coins. 3 of Coins is teamwork, collaboration, coming together, Ace of Swords. Can I talk to you about us coming together, working together? That's the thing. You didn't want to work together. You didn't want to compromise. You wanted it to be your way or no way. Like when a person puts it out there, they're like, that's just what it is. Okay, then that's what it is, and I'm not participating. Now what? See, they're not used to somebody like you. You see what I'm saying? They're used to people be like, oh, that's what it is. Okay, daddy. Who the hell is you? You know what I'm saying? Boy, bye. Okay? It is not that. It is not going down like that. All right? So we have the Star card. All right? And listen, I don't know about y'all, but when somebody have sons, you raising boys. You ain't playing with nobody else's son. Boy, you better go ahead for real. Man up or move around, because I'm already dealing with boys. I don't need to deal with no more boys. Go somewhere, please. Thank you. All right, so we have the Ace of Swords and we have the Star card. The Ace of Swords is clarity, truth. Again, let's talk about it. They might be having stress knots. The 4 of Swords, they're trying to like meditate. This is giving wolf. They might have been a wolf in sheep's clothing. Well, the wolf is now really truly wanting to be a sheep or learning sheep ways. They're like, how do I do this? How do I do this? That's the thing. They're praying to spirit about it. We have the Ace of Swords, the Star, the Sun. They're talking to God about it. They're talking directly to God about it. We saw praying, meditating. That's exactly what we saw. That's exactly what they're doing. Because they feel like, no, feminine's not playing with me, and you're not. You're absolutely 100,000% not. We have the Nine of Swords. All right, Nine of Swords is anxiety being stuck in one's mind. So you see, it's like they're trying to meditate because all they keep doing is thinking about you. That's all they keep doing. So this person is putting meditation music on 11:44 on the timestamp, or 11:44 a.m. So 11:44 is the number of healing. Look it up. Angel number 11:44. But this person, it's like they're trying to meditate or do something to get their mind off of you. Queen of Wands. You're very attractive, very magnetic, very alluring. It's giving Sekhmet again. Sekhmet, Sekhmet, Sekhmet. I'm in her belly right now. So therefore, I don't know. Are y'all in her belly too? Like that could be what's going on. You get what I'm saying? So Sekhmet is out here right now. She keep popping out. But I just feel like that's why. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever was there before that no longer serves you is being burned away. Period. Period. You get what I'm saying? So no, you're not going to get the same version. You're not going to get the person that allowed people to do this and allow people to do that, because absolutely not. It was not appreciated. It was taken for granted. And of all people, you, masculine, were not supposed to do that. But since you did, now you get the same thing that everybody else damn get. And so this person already is in the King of Swords energy. They're not used to you being in the Queen of Swords energy, but you see the mirroring. It's like you're just giving them back what they were giving you. You were being very cold. You were being very detached. 1 minute is baby this. Next minute is what's up, gang. Nobody got time for you. Okay, we got the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles is like holding back. So this person realizes that, hey, me being this way, me being cold towards this person, me holding back is what has all of this happening. Yeah, because it was your way or no way. So I guess the result of that would be no way then. You see, it just goes right back to that. So we have the High Priestess. High Priestess is very quiet. High Priestess just observes. So again, you're very intuitive. You're observing. You see, you peep, you know what's up. That doesn't mean that you're budging. The person didn't come properly. They took you for granted. Why would you, you know what I'm saying? You busting a move for somebody that don't appreciate you? Child, please. I have no more moves to bust for you. How about you do a magic trick for me? How about that? Let me see you do something. Make it swing like a helicopter. Do something for me. I'm not doing nothing else. You get what I'm saying? Those days are long gone, buddy. Yeah, so we have the King of Cups. Exactly. You open your heart for me. How about that? I already opened my heart to you. I'm not doing nothing else. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse, and we have the Empress. Exactly. You're like, what does this look like? A game? Because it's not. And if you think it's a game, you can play by yourself. Okay? We have the Hermit. Exactly. If you think it's a game, you can play by yourself. Now, I'll be present if you're going to open that heart up. You're not going to open that heart up. You're not going to express your feelings. You're going to be still trying to act like it's your way, no way. Then, pew, bye. No way then. But we have the Lovers. Two of you are divine counterparts. So, again, they're praying that you let this guard down, that you unblock them. That's what it is. If you block this person, they want you to unblock them. The reason you block them is because with the Two of Pentacles flipping itself in reverse like that right there, the cons outweigh the pros, right? And that's the thing. It's about the cons and the pros and the cons, yes? If the cons outweigh the pros, then what are we doing? Okay, so yeah, the Seven of Pentacles, you're like, I'm not investing more into something where the cons outweigh the pros. That's stupid. Okay, yes, I said it, guys. I said the word stupid. It's in the dictionary. Look it up. Okay, that's stupid. I'm not doing that. Okay, so the Eight of Pentacles here is putting your head down, focused on work, whatever it is that you're doing. Again, career driven, family oriented, like whatever is going on around you, that's what you're doing. Okay, we have the Five of Swords. They are so hurt. Look at them. All they do is like hand in face. I mean, you know, face in hand in face, same thing. Like, oh my God. You get what I'm saying? Oh my God. What did I do? You know what you did. You thought it was your way or no way with a divine feminine. Are you bugging? Yeah, you was bugging. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is slow rolling. And the World. The World is growth. All right. So it's like, yeah, they're growing. Their growth was just slow. You know, they learned their karmic lesson, but it was slow. Nevertheless, they might say, no, I want that version of you back. That version of you is never coming back. It was never meant to. The way that all of this transpired, it was supposed to. You were supposed to take me for granted. You were supposed to not realize what was going on. You were supposed to miss out on your blessing and possibly let somebody else get it. You were supposed to go down the wrong path. You were supposed to do all that. All of this was supposed to happen. I trust God that much. I don't doubt it. You know what I mean? Don't say, oh, woulda, coulda, shoulda. No, this was what was supposed. You were supposed to treat me like I wasn't divine feminine so that I could know how to treat you. That was supposed to happen. I don't doubt it. Okay. So we have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you. I miss you. Your back is turned, baby. You said that's nice. You could kiss it while you back there. All right, Nine of Pentacles. The Lovers. You could kiss it while you back there. Shit. Alright, let us see. The Seven of Cups. This is confusion, illusion, uncertainty, to a distortion. Two of Swords. Yeah, it's like now they see what maybe they didn't see before, or what they were blind to before. The Three of Cups. Yeah, they see it now. Alright, let's look what's beneath. Somebody's falling apart without you, beloved. They're missing their babe. You say, no, I can't do it because they're a bad choice, or they make bad choices. All right. We have expecting, new beginning. Child, they want to have a baby with you. That's crazy, right? I've been channeling that song, Half on a Baby, all morning. Child, no. Absolutely not. Get it together first. And here's the thing, right? Each and every time we do something, we get better. Each and every time we make a mistake, we learn from it. Child, please, come the right way first. You ain't get no damn baby out of here. All right. We have fallen apart, fallen into pieces. All right. Fulfilling a fantasy. Yeah. Give it to me now. Give it to me now. Anger management. This person got anger issues. Private relationship. They mad because you didn't want to keep it private. Look, child, you probably kept. That's another thing too. To put your foot in your mouth, didn't it? Put your foot in your mouth. They'll say, oh, you don't even know how to keep shit private. Well, it's private now because you're wondering what feminine doing. You stalking. You trying to see what she's talking to. See, she does know how to keep it private. How about them mother freaking apples? You the one anxious and nervous because you doing shit you ain't got no business. When you doing something you don't have no business, you anxious and nervous. It don't have nothing to do with nobody else keeping it playing. Keeping it keeping it pimping. Oh, they could keep it all of that. They could keep it private, pimping, play all that. You the one feeling nervous because you know you're doing something you ain't got no business. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to project that onto me. I've been a PIMP, ETTE. The hell you talking about? All right, we had running away. Yeah, so they feel like you're running away from them. Again, double emphasis on that. Look, they really feel like my feminine is running away from me because of this karmic situation. Meanwhile, I'm not even happy in. It's distortion. It's confusion. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? They may also, you may have similar kinks, guys. And it's like they have a, what do they call it, guys? A itch they can't scratch. And this person that they're dealing with, they're not going to be able to scratch it. So, and you ain't scratching it. So what they going to do? Yeah, see, tantric sex. I can't make it up. And y'all was watching me. Did I move that card? You saw me. For those of you who are new, you're like, she's so excited every time. Yeah, listen, for those of you who've been here for a while, it doesn't matter how long I've had this gift, how long I've been doing it. Spirit surprises me, y'all. When you're in alignment, I'm telling you, the message is everywhere. Even when I go to church, the message is reflective. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's a difference between what I'm doing, the gift that I have, and false prophecy. There is a difference, guys. Again, study, research. Don't just have somebody else tell you something and you believe it. Do your own research. Okay? Been studying this since Catholic school days. I had to study the Bible. Okay? I'm telling you like I know. So this person cannot scratch that itch for them. And you're not doing it right now. And nobody else is going to do it because the tantric sex only exists between twin souls. You're not going to do it because they're not coming right. So what do we have back here? We have sexual protection, keeping a promise, and police. I was just about to say that this person might, now that's nasty. Prostitutes, I just got something about prostitutes. So you do it real well. That's what I'm getting, madam. You do it real well as to where they're going to go try to find somebody nasty, naughty, nasty. Because they trying to find somebody to do it like how you do it. Good luck with that, buddy. Good luck with that. Your little thing done fell off. All right. So those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go go ahead and subscribe. The information as to where you can book personal readings with me can be found in the description box beneath this video. You can purchase one of my books, decks, oil, candles, all that good jazz. It's also attached to the video, y'all, because like the store is attached. You can just click on the product and it will take you directly over to my website. If you're interested in joining the book club, email me today. I'm sending out the info. Peace and ARIES.